What is up, YouTube people? Kuda Malloy here, coming at you with another exciting video. Okay, so hand sanitizers, right? Everybody's trying to get their hands on some. If you're using it yourself or with your family, you know, you're all in the same household, no problem. You're both touching, you're all touching, whatever. The problem is, what if you're in a community type environment where you're at work or like in the film industry, like you're on a film set and you have 50 crew members and 20, you know, background extras that are all touching the same bottle and all contaminating basically the bottle. So this is a traditional sanitizer. I'm not going to show you the label because they're so generic now, it's not even funny. But basically you would press down, pump, your sanitizer would come out, and then you rub your hands together and you're good to go. A lot of companies now have come out with these, I guess, atomizers. Like this one says intelligent sprayer, the names change. And again, they're all generic. I think there's one manufacturer in China that makes all of those, and they're all just kind of distributing under different names and different titles and different companies, shell companies or whatever. But the way this particular one works is there is a, let me shut the light off real quick. There's a little bottle in there, right? A 100 milliliter bottle that you would fill up with whatever solution you want. So that could be, some people are doing 20-80 split, like 20% alcohol, isopropyl rubbing alcohol, and then 80% water. Some people are doing 7th generation, which I'm going to try to test out next week. I'm waiting for the package to arrive to put some of that in there and see how well this thing works with that particular product. Other people are just finding, you know, generic liquid type, basically disinfectants. So basically the way it works is in there's a little sponge stick. As you can see, I'm just trying to get focus. Sorry guys. But basically it looks like this, so that they do give you an extra one of these in the box. But basically your sponge stick goes in there, then whatever liquid you want goes in there, and then let the sponge stick absorb the disinfectant. Usually it takes about, I'd say about 10 or 20 minutes or so for it to soak up all in the sponge stick. And then what you want to do is you want to plug your unit in. So the packaging does come with a little micro USB cable. As you can see here, that's kind of nice that they gave that to you. And then this end, the USB side would plug into your USB phone charger, or like on a laptop computer, or some households now, you know, modern, futuristic, fancy schmancy, they have their own USB ports. So basically you plug this end in on the power side, and then this end, the small little micro USB goes into there, and basically, sorry, this way, goes into there. You'll get a little orange light right here that'll let you know that it's charging. And then this does come with lithium batteries that are, I believe here in the instruction manual, it'll tell you that the lithium battery capacity is 1200 milliamps. So that's good to know. And then here's basically your specs. It does have a lithium battery type. It's a 100 milliliter water tank. You get the idea. Interface is micro USB. There's the product model. There's the product name, intelligent sprayer material. In terms of the plastic actually does feel pretty good. It feels like a well-built type plastic, like not that cheap plastic, but it does feel like almost like a little bit textured. So it's not that high polished, high glossy. It's like a little bit, I mean, we're talking like very, 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 very small, you know, insignificant textured, but it is that good textured type plastic. So I'm pretty happy with the build quality. The only thing I'm kind of disappointed about is I thought when I saw this thing online that this thing was where you put the fluid or whatever, but obviously you can't because of this like cutout thing, and it's not meant for that anyway. The bottle itself is where you put this. This bottle is made out of like a softer plastic type material, kind of like the plastic you would find on these guys. So like this type of a plastic, this not thin or flimsy, I don't know how to explain it. It's just like a softer type of plastic. That is what this bottle is basically made out of. So just so you know. So anyways, you put the whole thing together. This goes back onto there. So we can do this all with one hand. Basically, after you've charged it for an hour, they say to charge it for about an hour. That'll give you up to, I believe it's like a 3-hour use time. I don't think it's stated on here. May or may not be. I don't know. I haven't really gone through this whole thing too much, but I believe a 1-hour charge gives you 3 hours of usage time or something thereof. Here's what the back of the instruction looks like. As you can see right there. Whoops, let's get that in focus. Sorry guys. Power is 2 watts. You get your battery capacity, 1200 mil, pretty much the same as the front page, but it kind of tells you what everything is. There's your spray port. There's your inductive switch, yada yada. micro USB, charging indicator, water tank. So you get the idea. All right, so let's actually use this thing. So when you first turn it on, you press the button once, you'll get, whoops, you'll get a stronger, like a purplish kind of light. That is not a UV light in any way, shape, or form. It's just a colored LED. You push the button again, and it goes off. So if I can go through this, whoops. So there's your strong setting. There's your lower setting for the light, and then there's your off for the light setting. But the unit is still on. And basically what you do is you, so I can get this in camera, you basically wave your hand over the top, and you get a spray of the disinfectant. So then you would rub your hands together, and obviously rub this all over your hands. You know, make sure to get your thumbs, your fingers, do the whole like in and out, palm, whatever, do whatever. And you can hold your hand over here as long as you want to. I believe it comes out in bursts, as you can see right there. So then basically the whole point of this is that if you're working in a community type environment, you know, at work, school, children, you know, you get the idea. There's no touching involved. You're not having to touch the unit to get it to work. You just, these two sensors right here will pick up that there's something over the unit. So let's see if I wave my hand over, and when you reach a certain point, it goes on. So I know it's kind of hard to see because that's how much of a fine mist it sprays out, but it works. That's the most important thing. So then you would just rub your hands, and there you go. So there is a link to this down in the description below. Like I said, there are many different manufacturers, or I should say distributors, that are sending this product out all over the internet. I will try to put a link to the most current one down there below in the description. Guess what else is down there in the description? There's also a link to my new Facebook page, Cooter Malloy Product Reviews on Facebook. Make sure to go there and follow me on that Facebook page if you like what you're seeing. Also here back on YouTube, there is a thumbs up button over here somewhere, so make sure to hit that thumbs up button. And there is a subscribe button over here. Go ahead and make sure to press that subscribe button if you like what you're seeing. I'm Cooter Malloy, and I will catch you guys on the next one. Let's just do this one more time. If we do it over here, so you get the idea. It does work, it does function. All right, guys, take care.